Obviously, Pride has a little bit of a weird feeling this year in the wake of the awful events in Orlando. So we thought about doing a moment of silence, but this is supposed to be a celebration. So to recognize the lives that were lost, the community that I think has been affected, all of us, it's been on our minds for the past week. Instead of doing a moment of silence, hug somebody.
Hug somebody, anybody.
Hug a sibling, hug a significant
Hug
other.
a stranger, maybe the only hug they get today.
Maybe that's the way that now you don't need a pickup line.
Right.
Hug somebody, because when we receive hate, we respond with love, right? You can't stop the progress. It's been unbelievable. It's been an amazing year for civil rights for LGBT people in this country and here in Maine. So we'd like to introduce our first speaker, who has a really significant role in that. She's been the Civil Rights Project Director of GLAAD since 1990, litigating on all types of discrimination issues, free speech, religious liberty, relationship and parental rights. And a year ago, this month, the Supreme Court released a decision that she argued that gave every LGBT person in this country the right to legally marry. So it's very appropriate that her name is Mary. Please welcome Mary Bonauto.
Hello, everybody. Hello. It is great to see you all here. Happy Pride. You are gorgeous, and I want you just to take a quick look around and revel in this gorgeous diversity that is here today. And draw strength in that, and appreciate our resilience as a community. And take a look around at our allies who are there for us every step of the way, right by us and fighting with us and for us. Thank you all. So as I think about the year ahead, I also think about the year behind us. And we're 8 days away from celebrating the Supreme Court's ruling that we are all free to marry the person we love, which is awesome. Court said freedom, liberty, equality, justice, it belongs to gay people. Our relationships are something to affirm and respect, not to discriminate against. The Constitution respects our equal dignity. That's all awesome. And then a week ago, we had a vivid, horrific reminder that we're still dealing with prejudice, discrimination, and hate. So as we think about this next year, we've got to keep both of those things together and fight forward. Fight forward. And one way to fight forward is to keep in our hearts those that we lost in Orlando. Keep in our hearts the people who a year ago, 9 people gunned down in a South Carolina church because they were black and brown. Keep these people in our hearts as we fight forward for liberty, for equality, and for justice for every single one of us. And the big part of our strength, in fact, is that we're all in this together. If there's one thing that LGBT people should know, it's that scapegoating a group of people because they're supposedly dangerous or predatory is just that, scapegoating. It's wrong, and we can't do it to anyone else. No Islamophobia in our movement. In that vein, again, we're all in this together. That's what the sign says. And in 4 languages, and I only speak one of them, so sorry about that. I wish I could speak them all. We are all in this together. In Pride, as we go forward in this year, we also have to resist the anti-gay, the anti-trans, and all the other anti-agendas of the religious right. We should be firm in never, ever compromising on principles of justice or on our common humanity. In addition, we can never forget to do what we've done so well here in Maine, which is to talk to people who are struggling, trying to find the road to fairness, and make sure we hear them out and listen to them, because persuading people to join us is a source of lasting change. And then finally, in Pride, we do not just complain, we vote. And if you're not old enough to vote, we volunteer. So I look forward to all of you voting and not complaining in the year ahead. we can work toward a world where we are all free, no matter who we are, cisgender or transgender, whatever color, whatever worshiping we do, whatever sexual orientation, middle class or struggling, whoever we are, we can get to a world where we are free to be who we are, free to contribute all we have, and free to share in the promise of liberty, equality, and justice for all. So happy Pride, live your pride. Thank you all so much.
Mary Bonauto!